I mean, so we all know what we need to do, right? Like when you overeat on carbs, you don't eat enough protein, you keep skipping the gym, you keep telling yourself you're going to wake up earlier, but you don't. You keep telling yourself you're going to be a better man to your family, a better father for your kids, a better example to society. I mean, really, just a better example for yourself is all you need to do. So when you learn to keep the word to yourself, that you do get up every day, that you do hit the gym every day, that you do work like in your job if that's what it is you love to do, or your business. If you work on those things hard and improve every day, get better, I mean, you should see a whole different person in 1 year, depending on how deep you are. I mean, I was really deep, and it took 1 year to really change my life. And for the people around me, I mean, there's really no one else around me besides, my wife and my kids. My kids are too young. The reason why I got my shit together is for my wife, because she went through all my shit, you know, and just the destruction. But she also knew why I went through all those things, because I actually dealt with hard shit. And hindsight being 2020, I wish I never did. I wish I never used the excuse of what I went through to act in a certain way, act in a way that, created bad habits, created vices with drinking too much, with not being able to stop, turning to harder drugs, you know, which led to the legal issues. And then when I decided when my daughter was born and how bad I felt about I mean, I felt bad every time I drank, and I still couldn't stop. I mean, this was over a decade. Every time I drank the next day, oh, wham, I'm so sorry. And then sometimes I wouldn't even apologize because I would just make the excuse of, well, I got fucked up because everything I've gone through. Woe is me. Victim, victim, victim. Selfish, selfish, selfish. So this is why I teach this, and I'm so passionate about this program that I teach, because I still see so many people use the excuse of being loving and positive, which is important. But you're not going to be loving and truly positive until you actually feel better about yourself. And you're not going to feel better about yourself until you do the work to feel better about yourself. You're going to keep going and doing half-ass shit. You're going to keep missing the gym. You're going to keep half-assing your diet. You're going to keep half-assing your relationship. But at least you're positive. At least you're not angry. You should be angry. You should be mad about the position that you're in, about what you've done to your family, about what you've mostly done to yourself. It all starts with you. You have to go through a self actualization phase to actually change. You are not going to change because somebody helped you. Somebody maybe gave you some money or something. Somebody picked you up when you were down. You can't be waiting for that. You can't be waiting on the government. You can't be waiting on a stimulus check. You can't be waiting for the opportunity to jack somebody, prove somebody wrong. It's all up to you and who you are when you look into the mirror. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you like that product? Are you lying to yourself about that product? Because that's what 98% of people are doing out here. And I know I'm not wrong because I was one of them. And then I became not one of them. Because we're all telling ourselves the same things. Get up early, lose that weight, build some muscle, be a better man, be a better woman, be a better father, be a better mother. These are all the same messages we're getting from our conscience, the authentic voice of God, to enjoy our life better, because we all feel in a certain way. We all feel down when we don't keep our word to ourselves. And then it just gets harder and harder, and then you eventually just give up, or you start a little bit and you give up, because it's easier to go to those comforts. It's easier to eat pizza and cupcakes, and I get it, man. But once you lose the weight, once you like get a little shredded and you're like good for you're proud of yourself, you actually can enjoy these things. And then you just learn that it's a part of your macros, and if you don't overdo it, it's fine. Are you gonna feel as good as if you eat chicken and rice, or you do lower the carbs and it depends on what your goals are. But if you're just trying to lose fat, like that's easy. But you're not making it seem easy because you think it takes too long, or you think it's impossible because you tried for a month or a week or 2 weeks. Then you think that's enough time. It's not nearly enough time. It's not even close to enough time. This is a lifestyle, guys. And if you want to feel better about your life, if you want to get rid of depression, anxiety, if you want to get rid of your mental health issues, which are bullshit, it's all discipline issues. And you're already getting the messages, and then you want to escape and go talk to a therapist because they want to prescribe you medication or shock your brain or do some dumb shit. I thought that's what I had to do too. And then everybody around was like, maybe you should try some SSR drugs or whatever the fuck they're called. And I knew from my personal experience of people in my family who experience those drugs, and now they can't get off of them because they just think that's the solution. They just keep changing the medication until one day they commit suicide. To be real, because the medication stops working, and then they get tired of it. They get tired of the reactions that they get because they've gone so long with lying to themselves about the work that they need to do and the work that they're avoiding, that they see no way out anymore. But if you work this program for 30 days, the program is in the freaking comments, by the way. Like, hit me up. I would be willing to give it to you for free. You know, but I want to build my life in a big life and help my family in a way, but also give you your life back. And if I help as many people get what they want and fix their lives, that's also going to give me fulfillment. The fulfillment matters way more to me. I could go find money in a lot of different ways. I already have a lot of different avenues. But this is what I'm passionate about, because this is what gave me strength, power, and peace. Gave me the ability not to give a fuck about what anybody else says, who's not doing the program, who's not in the shape in life, not living their life in the way that I want to live it, that I respect. You know, and that's ripped, rich, rare from Wes Watson, sure, but that's the truth. I never found truth until I found him. No one's told me this stuff. No one shared it to me. People talk about it, but they're not the example of it. You read it in the Bible maybe, but you're not being the example. And when you become the example and you look in your mirror and you're like, damn, I'm proud of you. I got so much work to do. It's not even funny, but it's giving me purpose in life. And that's what everybody's missing. They don't have enough purpose or enough why. And kids should give you that. And if you can't have kids, your spouse should give you that. And if you don't have a spouse, you should give you that, because you're already being told. And until you're this person, you shouldn't have a spouse or kids, to be honest with you, because you're just fucking them up. Get you right and go give that strength, power, and peace to the world with this program. You're not going to not work the program and be able to do it. You're not going to wake up one day and just all of a sudden change. It takes some work. And when you do enough work, you start to realize, yes, this is the way of life. And then you get excited about that work. So I hope this is making sense. It's all progression to this point. And we're not perfect. You know, we're going to fuck up. You're not just going to start working the program and not maybe relapse. Some people don't. And relapse is not just going out and drinking again or doing drugs again. Relapse is more eating sugar again, overeating again. There's way too many people doing that. And then they look at drunks and drug addicts like they're fucking retards. Drunks and drug addicts are the best people. They just direct all their energy into the wrong shit. But if they were directed into the right shit, they could build something unbelievable. And that's what we're after now. And I'm after to prove that. And I'm not even in year one. I haven't even completed 1 year. But I'm giving this as I go. It's being documented. Because I cannot share this with you guys. I cannot give this out to the world. This power and peace that I feel within. It's unbelievable. And I think this is what we're given to find out. Yes, we're going to go through a lot of shit in the sensory world because of the systems created so shitty, so greedily by people who never struggled in their life and got made fun of growing up like some fucking nerds. That's why we all struggle now. Because we got to go make a little bit of money, pay more in bills, wake up miserable every day, look at the news. It all just keeps us down, and they keep you sick, and they keep you on comfort-seeking things because we're always faced with discomfort. And that's why the program is the best thing in the world, because you learn to love discomfort, and then nothing can stop you. When you follow your diet, you follow your routine at the gym, and you work hard and you put it in. Like if I put 60% in that at the gym, I feel 60% everywhere else. If I put 60% into my diet, if I put 60% into my relationship, my being a father to my kids, but when I put 100 into everything, I feel 100. Like that should be all that you need. So most people, 98% of people, are going at 50%. And maybe they go hard for 5 days out of the week, which they ain't going hard. They think they are because they got a little money. You know, but then they come home and they're a drag around the house. They're lame around their kids. And then Friday, Saturday, they're drinking. Sunday hungover, Monday tired. All this whole bullshit ass cycle that everybody's caught up in. So I want to help you. Hit the link in the comments. DM me. I don't know where you'll see this. It's time for change. It's time for collective change. And when we all switch this conscience to positive, when we're all strong and fit and proud of ourselves, this nation, this world will start spinning right. And these dumbass elites will not be able to fuck with us. But if we keep doing what they want us to do and letting the enemy guide our decisions and run our life instead of us taking back the baton and taking charge, well, this is only going to get worse. And this is how we change. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy. I'm real. I'm sober. I'm fit. And I'm improving every single day. Whether it be inches, feels like inches at this point. But I love it. I love life. You know? I even love when I get hit with adversity because I'm like, this is an opportunity to grow. Figure that out. Let's get to work.